Welcome to the Gold Zone. Our special guest is the Spartans' head swimming and diving coach, Sage Hopkins, as they get ready for the WAC coming up next week in San Antonio, Texas. Have you had a chance to breathe in this successful regular season, or are you still a little stressed out for the postseason?
We're excited. We're trying to take it all in, but also keep our eye on the ball. We walk into WAC championships. We're undefeated in the dual meet season, but it's a clean slate we walk in there with next Wednesday, so we've got to go to work.
I think there's good camaraderie in the building that so many sports share, but all of a sudden are people kind of hollering at you and whistling at you a little more, knowing that you have put together such an outstanding season and really lifted your program to levels that it's never been at before.
You're right. It's a very tight-knit athletic department, but there's definitely been a little bit more support, some more words of encouragement, slaps on the back, so it's nice.
Are you realizing that this is maybe the best swimming team that they've ever had?
Yeah, we knew we had a very strong team going into the season, and things just really gelled together and off to a great year.
Let's throw some names out. Who has been swimming well, and some of the names that have made this team 16-1 this year?
Heather Denman's probably been one of the big standout performers of the year, one of the top swimmers in the country. As a freshman, she's arguably the top swimmer in the WAC, if not definitely the top swimmer in the WAC. Lauren Marr, Megan McCurley, Kirsten Trammell, Caitlin Mackey, Carolyn Robertson. I could really go through just about the whole roster.
And that is what a swimming coach needs to do when they talk about a potential championship team, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got a lot of depth. First time that we don't have a week event at the conference championships. We're going to be contending for a top 3 spot in every race, and really probably 9 events we've got a very good shot of winning.
Swimming coaches can sit at their desk and lay some times out, and they do a lot of projections and a lot of anticipation. Does that get you excited when you kind of see what needs to fall in line for you to finish up in the 1 or 2, maybe 3 maybe?
It does. I've scored the meet out. I'm not going to say what the score is, but it's going to be tight with us in Nevada.
Now, that being said, is this when everything's done, the taper, the shave, everyone is working towards the peak, is late next week in San Antonio?
Yeah, most of the hard work's behind us. We're just really sharpening, fine-tuning things, recovering from all the hard training they've done really since the beginning of September. And we just want to get better and better each day.
Mentally focused your team must be, because knowing that the margin of error in this sport is so small. Is that when kind of it helps for the team to have the togetherness that you've talked about, for the coaching staff to meet with the young ladies before the meet to just make sure that everyone's got that right frame of mind?
It does. Now the coaches are awfully busy the next week and a half. We're trying to talk to 22 girls over and over and over again each day through the day, making sure their head's in the right spot. Is there anything they need? Are they worried? Are they nervous? Questions. So definitely earn our paychecks over the next week and a half.
I'm sure you do. Any worry about any wild cards out there? Any swimmers that some of the not as good teams that can come in and topple the standings? Someone that's either been injured or has been underperforming that can come in and throw a monkey wrench into it?
Northern Arizona always really jumps out of the woodwork at this one. They'll be awfully good, a lot better than they're seeded. New Mexico State is always ready to go. Those are probably the 2 that we're going to keep our eye on. But it looks like it's going to be us in Nevada, with those other 2 coming in and spoiling an event or 2 here and there.
I think some of the other schools might be a little jealous knowing that you guys truly have a neutral site. In some of the other sports, there's home court advantage to be taken advantage of, and all of a sudden they get everyone together in a neutral spot, in a nice place with a nice pool. Does that even out the playing field?
It does. It does. It's a great facility, and it's a facility that we've got swimmers on our team, swimmers on other teams are trying to make it to the NC2A championships. We need that controlled environment, indoor pool, and it's a great facility.
So then, let's take it the next step. What is after the WAC? How many potentials do you have for the NCAA?
Well, with diving, there's an NC2A zone meet, and we have 2 divers, Jessica Holden and Joe Thibodeau, who have qualified to go there, and it's 2 weeks after our conference championships at College Station, Texas A&M. And from there, they'll take the top, I believe, 8 divers out of that meet onto the NC2A.
Okay.
For swimming, we have Heather Denman, who's qualified for 3 events for the NC2A. Just because you're qualified doesn't mean you're going to be invited. There's a mathematical formula, number cap that goes in, and they just kind of fill up the events from fast to slow until they hit a certain number. And so we'll know the Monday after conference championships, whether she's made it. She's going to need to go a little bit faster than she's gone to get an invitation.
All right, good luck. A lot of people rooting for you.
Thank you.